August 2024 was a month filled with heavy hearts as we said goodbye to some truly iconic figures from various walks of life. Whether through their work in entertainment, sports, or wrestling, these individuals made their mark on the world and shaped our lives in ways we may not even realize. As we remember their legacies, it's important to honor the ways they touched our lives through their performances, their talent, and the inspiration they left behind. The impact of Phil Donahue. One name that stands tall in the history of television is Phil Donahue. As the pioneer of the modern-day talk show format, Phil was more than just a TV host. He was a groundbreaking force in American media. At the time of his death, his net worth was an astounding $150 million. But it wasn't just about the money. Phil's talk show, The Phil Donahue Show, ran for over 25 years and was the first to involve audience participation, giving a platform for public discourse on social issues that were once considered too controversial for daytime television. Alain Delon. Another loss that took the world by surprise was the passing of Alain Delon, the legendary French actor, filmmaker, and businessman. With a net worth of $200 million, Delon wasn't just a star in French cinema, he was a global icon. Best known for his roles in films like Le Samouraï and Rocco and His Brothers, Delon's striking presence and undeniable talent made him a household name. Can you remember the first time you saw one of his films? His passing marks the end of an era in European cinema, leaving a void that will be difficult to fill. Wrestling world mourns. The world of professional wrestling was dealt a heavy blow in August with the passing of three notable figures: Sid Eudy, Afa Anoa'i, and Kevin Sullivan. Sid Eudy, known to many as Sid Vicious or Psycho Sid, had a net worth of $1.5 million. His intimidating presence and dominating performances in the ring earned him a place in wrestling history. Do you remember his towering figure and explosive energy in WCW or WWF? Sid was a force to be reckoned with, and his legacy will forever be tied to some of the most unforgettable moments in wrestling history. Then, we lost Afa Anoa'i, another wrestling legend. As part of the renowned Anoa'i wrestling family, Afa's contributions to the sport went far beyond his performances in the ring. His net worth was estimated between $1 million and $5 million, and much of that was due to his work training future generations of wrestlers, including some of the biggest names in the WWE today. Kevin Sullivan, another wrestling icon with a net worth of $5 million, also left us in August. Known for his dark, devilish persona, Sullivan brought a unique energy to wrestling that set him apart from his peers. His work both in and out of the ring helped shape professional wrestling as we know it today. For wrestling fans, these losses are deeply felt, as these men were integral to shaping the sport into what it is today. Music legends Jack Russell and Greg Keane. In the world of music, we said goodbye to two legends, Jack Russell and Greg Keane. Jack Russell, the former lead singer of Great White, had a net worth of $5 million. If you've ever belted out Once Bitten, Twice Shy, you've felt the energy and passion Jack brought to the stage. His powerful vocals and charismatic stage presence helped make Great White one of the standout rock bands of the 1980s. While his later years were marked by health struggles and personal challenges, his contribution to rock music remains undeniable. Greg Keane, another rock legend, had a net worth of $10 million at the time of his passing. Known for hits like Jeopardy and the Breakup Song, Greg's music was part of the soundtrack of the 1980s. His catchy, guitar-driven songs spoke to a generation, and his legacy continues to influence up-and-coming musicians today. Television and film stalwarts. August also marked the loss of several stalwarts in the television and film industries. Eric Gilliland, known for his work as a writer and producer on shows like Roseanne, had a net worth of $1 million at the time of his passing. Behind the scenes, he played a pivotal role in shaping some of the most beloved sitcoms of the 1990s. If you were a fan of the snappy dialogue and relatable family dynamics of Roseanne, you have Gilliland to thank for helping to craft that unique voice. John Aprea, an actor with a $2 million net worth, was best known for his role as the young Sal Tessio in The Godfather, Part 2. Can you imagine the depth of talent required to step into such an iconic film and hold your own alongside acting legends? Aprea brought a quiet strength to his roles, whether on the big screen or on television in shows like The Sopranos. Charles Cyphers, another veteran actor, had a net worth of $3 million. He's best remembered for his work in John Carpenter's Halloween series and his numerous television appearances. Charles was one of those actors who seemed to pop up everywhere, bringing a comforting, recognizable face to every role he played. His passing is a reminder of how important character actors are to the fabric of film and television. They may not always be the leading man, but they leave a lasting impact. The animated world loses. Voice acting may often go unnoticed, but the talents behind those animated characters we love deserve recognition. In August 2024, we lost two notable voices, Rachel Lillis and Patty Yasutake. Rachel Lillis, whose net worth was between $700,000 and $1 million, was best known for her work on Pokémon, voicing characters like Misty and Jessie. How many of us grew up watching Pokémon, reciting those iconic lines, or mimicking the characters' voices? Lillis' contributions to one of the biggest franchises in the world will not be forgotten. Patty Yasutake, with a net worth of $1 million to $5 million, was another veteran voice actor, but she was also a beloved face on screen in roles such as Nurse Alyssa Ogawa on Star Trek: The Next Generation. Her versatility and dedication to her craft made her a respected figure in both the voice acting and live-action communities. Her passing leaves a hole in the hearts of many fans, honoring their legacies. As we reflect on the lives of these iconic figures, it's clear that their influence will live on, not just through their work but through the memories and emotions they've evoked in us over the years. Whether they were actors, musicians or wrestlers, each of these individuals contributed to shaping the culture we know and love today. Their legacies remind us of the power of creativity, passion and hard work. If any of these figures touched your life in some way, I encourage you to like, comment and share your memories. What were your favourite moments from their careers? Let's celebrate their legacies together. And don't forget to subscribe to Legends Eternal TV for more tributes and discussions about the people who've shaped our world.